Welcome back to Let's Play Minecraft. How about in this episode, let's build a pretty big house. Yes, I know, houses. They are way overrated. And yes, I know you may want Zippy Games and more to make an appearance. But the thing is, I currently don't have him over. Due to the fact, well, he had to go back to his home. Just saying, I'm eventually planning on making my house be literally ginormous. Thankfully, I got that iron before the pick broke. I'll have to make my home area a bit more full. And don't tell Zippy Games and more I'm looking in his chest. We had 4 iron ingots and we got... Oh yeah, the mine. I mean, not the mine. Does he serious? It appears he does. He has a last bit of sticks in his area. Don't tell Zippy Games and more about that too. That I took a stick of his to craft an iron pickaxe. Is he serious? We have the last of the torch. The thing, sometimes it's good to have an exceeding amount of torches. So many, it seems almost, unnecessary. Due to the fact, who knows if you're gonna ever need every single one of those torches. And yes, I know. How dare I not upload it in the best quality in existence? And also, how dare I use just a plain old basic iron pick on some cobblestone? How dare I do stuff like that? To be honest, I didn't think all of you even cared about how I deal with my mind. Work. Just saying, if there ever happens to be points in which I seem quiet, it's probably because I'm thinking about stuff such as, where did I dig this iron block I'm holding on to from? Which is answered right here. Which I need to use this pick to get more of that sweet, delicious iron. Now you'll probably definitely forgive me for the fact I'm using an iron pick to mine cobblestone, right? With a vein of iron that big? Sadly, I know too good for my own well-being that fans sometimes are like Sonic fan boys and girls, driving the series into the ground just because they feel like something's needed when it's clearly not. However, don't think I think the Sonic fan base is terrible just because of that bit of commentary. I actually myself am a fan of the Sonic the Hedgehog to a slight degree. Yep. Place cobblestone there, and branch the mine off over here, because I don't know about all of you, but I don't feel like winding up being someone to fry in lava. I don't have any enchants on me. However, I'd prefer to keep my stuff on me. You can tell us Zippy Games and more about how much coal I'm mining up. Due to, for some reason, Zippy Games and more loves his coal. I can tell that Zippy Games and more is gonna hate to enter the mine. If he makes a guest appearance again, which I'm not gonna say anything, but if things turn out I'd like him to eventually make a guest appearance again. To be honest, I like having him around. And I pretty much can see as well as you. All because of the fact that I'm not real good at editing videos quite yet. Thus, I don't know how to brighten up things. Also, if you're thinking, why not mod the game? Console Minecraft can't be modded. Or I'd have AT&T mod on it at all times. Because I like to explode stuff in Minecraft. Just saying, would you like a creative video of me exploding a random Minecraft world to smithereens? Which, let's be honest here, how much would a smithereen of something be? People do say blow it to smithereens, but what does smithereen even 2. Due to how do you measure a smithereen of something? Such as in a recipe. How do you measure out a smithereen of a cake? I do believe I've hit bedrock. Which is kind of good, to be honest. It means somewhere on this Minecraft mine is diamond layer. Which means, should I know what to layer diamonds at, I should be able to do something some call branch mining to get to diamond layer. Thus, I'd be able to, well, to be quite frank, mine up diamonds in a pretty good volume and quantity. Due to the fact that, should you know what to layer something's at, you should be able to mine it at a pretty good margin. I'll let this cobblestone start to smelt, then I'll get that stone and check out this region to see if there's anything that I could possibly kill. Such as a cow. Get back here, cow. Cow. Get back. Good. Now that that's done with, I'll look around a little. Let's find torches. Nothing that way. there is probably something down there, but I definitely don't have enough torches to explore that region. Pig, come here and give me your pork chop. Thanks for the pork chop. It will be appreciated. $14 iron ingots. Good. Do we... a food shop. Let's You can say I'm a fun guy. I know. Probably shouldn't to make a pun like that. You'll probably get bored of it pretty early on. 2 melons. See the proof? I get some watermelon from that device. It's a rather effective tool. Now the number one thing on my to-do list is find some gravel. Why, you ask? To be able to make some flint for flint and steel. Dang you, Cole, if only I could get to you and get your yummy deliciousness. If you're wondering, no, I'm not attempting to explore a certain amount of the world. But, just saying, if you're wondering about achievements that I've gotten, first up, I wonder if you're me, or an achievement wanter like me. In which case, I got some achievements. And one of my videos may include an achievement. I've yet to get. seriously, gravel? Yep. And I've yet to get one flint. It's not uncommon to get flint from gravel. It's actually uncommon to not get it. Is the gang gonna prove me wrong? Finally one flint. Just making sure. Yes, it is flint. Now, due to how far away I've gotten, I'm kind of in a icky stance of circum. I can't find where home's at. However, I know I did come from this way. And I did go through a forest and next to a mountain. So, home could most likely be somewhere nearby. I know I could get Zippy Games and more controller on to find out where home is. But where's the fun in that, I ask you? Yes, there's skeletons that's ready to shoot me in the face all this time. Yes, you can make flint and steel in that form. No matter how much sense it may not make, and it may make. That's a pretty good amount of iron. Make 10 buckets. Hopefully I'll know where that lava's at, and can hopefully hear the bubbles. And if you heard a set up, it's my sister. She don't understand me real well. Just saying, I've found the lava, have flint and steel. However, thing is, should I use it to make another portal somewhere I've never been to in the past? My thoughts are, yes, I should. Because want to know the main reason I've never been there? Out of fear. I'd probably not want to put it anywhere near my home. Thus, travel a bit away. I'd say here would be a good spot. Right. There. Place. One. Wait, I should place the lava there. Get a bucket of water. And place it above scoop. Dirt, 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 lava, water above scoop, dirt, 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 jump, jump, dig in that hole, lava, not dirt, water, scoop. Lava, dirt, water, scoop. 1, 2, 3. I think I need one more block. That way. Yes, I'd agree that I probably should make a pickaxe of some way, shape, or form to make mining that block of stone a bit easier for me to do. Thus I'll be somewhat reasonable. Mine that bit of cobblestone, fill there with lava, get that bit of dirt, replace a bucket with dirt. Love that reason. I should, well, because it would be convenient for me. Dig a hole, put water in there. And I have my tin bucket again. And I'm gonna go and get more lava and fill those tin buckets with it. Yes, I created a nether portal, I think it's called in the past. Good. Now that I have those tin buckets of lava, I can finally finish this nether portal plan. What, building a house was my plan? Yeah, you're correct. It was my plan. Keyword was into stuff such as hey look, I have a bit of lava. with a bit of iron accessible. Get an appropriate amount of dirt. Because it's something I need. So I don't wind up flooding. Myself a lot. Lights out there. Clutch. I call that. I seriously should have died just then. And I'm not saying that for effect of comedy. Because I should have wound up dying right there. And I don't think, as much as you all would disagree with me dying is comedy. Place a bit of lava, now water. Well, I'm going back to get that stuff. Because I just died. And dying isn't fun. If I actually succeeded with this, you hear me saying it. That proves I kind of have not much confidence in actually succeeding. That's with reason. Due to I happen to memorize every single little amount I need to cover for a successful nether portal. Did I pick up? Good. I just picked up my flint and steel. That is my first survival nether portal. Yes, it is by that achievement name. You think that I'm nuts enough to actually stay in here? When I've never been here before? Think again, realists. But at least now I can hope for a gold farm. And this here video's getting a tad long. So I'll end it after I smelt this stack of 64 cobblestone. And there's an achievement proving that I've yet to smelt using lava. Thus, you get to see me get 2 achievements for the price of 1 video. That's rather good, isn't it? And yes, I know the advantage of lava. You can smelt 64 blocks with just 1 bucket of lava. That's the advantage it has. Thus, why be a time waster and just smelt 600 blocks? Am I right? Now that's all for this episode. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.